Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to those who are watching this video. So today in this video I would like to deliver a speech on how obesity gives impact on our health. In an age when convenience sometimes outweighs health, it is critical that we reflect on a rising problem that impacts millions of people worldwide, which is obesity. Obesity, known as an illness characterized by an abnormal accumulation of body fat, has far-reaching consequences. Its consequences touch every aspect of our lives, affecting not only our individual bodies, but also the collective health of our communities and society. Obesity is more than a cosmetic concern. It is a complex health challenge that has a big impact on our well-being. Have you ever thought about the phrase, "You are what you eat"? It is not simply a phrase. When it comes to obesity, it is a crystal clear fact that corresponds to the influence of our dietary choices on our bodies and health. Besides food, which plays a major role in contributing to obesity, it is also important for us to realize how this illness has an impact on our health. Today, I'm not here to discuss figures or statistics, but to shed light on the significant influence obesity has on our health, how it affects our lives and alters our physical and mental states. Obesity harms virtually every aspect of health, from shortening life and contributing to chronic conditions such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease, and interfering with sexual function, breathing, mood, and social interactions. So in general, obesity gives negative impact on our health. One of the biggest impact that obesity can deliver to our health is its contribution to the chronic conditions. Obesity is connected to a variety of chronic conditions, including diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and hypertension. The excess fat in the body causes a chain reaction of physiological change that leads to insulin resistance, inflammation, and dyslipidemia, all of which are factors to this chronic disease. Each extra pound increases the risk, which is deeply integrated into the fabric of our health, emphasizing the critical need to treat obesity as a substantial contributor to the burden of chronic diseases affecting our society. Obese people tend to have diabetes because obesity is thought to trigger change to the body metabolism. These changes cause fat tissue to release free fatty acid and glucose into the blood. Based on the Australian Chronic Disease Prevention Alliance, overweight and obesity increases risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, chronic kidney disease, and 14 types of cancer. They also found that this disease burden could be dramatically reduced if everyone in Australia was a healthy weight. Next impact is obesity can also shortening our life expectancy. It is because obese people are more exposed to the medical complications. Based on the graph that were given by International Journal of Obesity, people who are having obesity are having the less lifespan compared to the normal people in every age group. It is because they are at increased risk at many chronic disease that could trigger death. The last impact from obesity is it can interrupt sexual function, breathing, mood, and social interactions. So how obesity can disrupt our sexual function? Obesity can cause erectile dysfunction by damaging the blood vessels, decreasing testosterone, and causing a state of generalized inflammation in the body. Therefore, our sexual organ won't be functioning at optimum level. Obesity also has a clear potential to have a direct effect on respiratory well-being, since it increases oxygen consumption and carbon dioxide production, while at the same time it stiffens the respiratory system and increases the mechanical work needed for breathing. Therefore, obesity also are proven by disrupt our breathing. Obesity has numerous and substantial consequences on breathing. Each additional pound strains the chest, squeezing the lungs and diaphragm and reducing their ability to fully expand. As a result, the once effortless act of breathing has become a hard one, with short, insufficient breath falling to provide our bodies with the oxygen they require. This struggle is intensified during sleep, when obesity frequently coexists with sleep apnea, a disorder characterized by recurrent pauses in breathing, robbing individuals of peaceful sleeping and worsening the already stressed respiratory function. But it's not only the mechanical obstacle. Fat throws us into a frenzy of physiological complexity. Excess adipose tissue causes systemic inflammation, causing a disruption in the delicate balance of hormones and biochemical signals that govern our body's processes, including the respiratory system. This inflammation can develop to illnesses like asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, exacerbating the already difficult task of breathing for persons who are obese. We must acknowledge the profound impact of obesity on our ability to breathe freely, recognizing that this is not merely a matter of personal struggle but a societal concern demanding urgent attention. It's imperative that we foster greater awareness, understanding, and avenues for support and intervention by addressing obesity not just as a weight concern but as a disruptor of breathing and overall health. We pave the way for a future where every breath is a gift, unhindered by the weight of excess fat. The social impact of obesity extends far beyond mere appearance. It inflicts psychological strains, fostering feelings of self-consciousness and social isolation. As individuals battling obesity navigate through their daily lives, they often encounter stigmatization, discrimination, and prejudice, all stemming from the societal lens fixated on body image. These biases, whether explicit or implicit, infiltrate our interactions, tarnishing the tapestry of human connections with misconception and unwarranted judgment. Consider the microcosm of social meetings, whether they are professional settings, social events, or even private talks. Obesity is an uninvited guest that frequently overshadows one's individuality, competence, and wit. The emphasis changes quietly but unmistakably to weight-related preconceptions, erecting an unseen barrier that prevents actual connection. The fear of being judged looms big, stifling self-expression and dampening the delight of genuine social interactions. Furthermore, this weight prejudice has a broader societal impact, impacting opportunities and forming views. Individuals dealing with obesity frequently face systemic barriers which compound their social challenges, ranging from employment prospects to healthcare experiences. The pattern continues, a vicious circle in which social consequences increase the emotional toll of obesity, leading to even more seclusion and isolation. It can lead them from having an emotional state where they are depressed. But this is not a speech to instill fear. It's a call for awareness and action. The connection between obesity and chronic diseases isn't a mystery. It's a bridge that leads us toward preventative measures and lifestyle changes. Education, access to healthier food options, promoting physical activities. These are not mere suggestions but cornerstones in our fight against the debilitating impact of obesity on our health. To sum up all the impact that I have shared with you guys, every person on this earth must take responsibility for taking care of themselves by monitoring their body weight and following a good diet. Therefore, they will have a great health by prevent from being obese and live a great life. So, I hope you will get a lot of benefit from my speech, and thank you.